This playthrough is rated E for everyone. Our first climb through the tower would be perfect, right? No issues at all? Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Azure Dreams. In the last episode, we started our journey, checked out the town, and we entered the tower, but we stopped before we could go any further. But now it's time for us to go through this place. What type of monster will we find on our way there? And I found a trap like right after. So a warp trap, what that'll do is it'll move you all over the map to some random location. So you have to be careful when you run into those. But anyway, run into our first monster here. A noise. Luckily, some of the early monsters in the game are actually pretty easy. Noises, if you get their eggs, sell for about 600 per thing. If they're hatched and you sell your thing, you get a noise. You get 40 gold for the most part. As a fusion, the noise can give the spell-proof ability, which is pretty nice. And the noises themselves, they have 9 HP, 70 MP, 6 attack, and 5 defense. They can cast the low sleep condition if it's unlocked. As monsters, I don't think they actually have it. You have to, like as a familiar, you have to. It's a hidden spell. To get hidden spells, you have to do specific fusions to unlock it. They usually end up in these forest areas. And they have the command ability Play Flute, which you're using it conceal enemy magic. So, they're not worth getting as familiars for the most part. I wouldn't mess with it anyway, so. Alright, we've got an anti-chaos herb here. Anti-chaos herbs, they restore chaos. It's a condition that basically, it's basically confusion. We also got some copper coins, 24 gold, so we can use that to spend. Money can be used to buy goods and services. Alright, but yeah, all dungeons are going to be random in this case, so. Alright, we fought this guy before. I didn't really go over him before, but these are palumpas or whatever. I guess I could go over them really quickly. Palumpas. Sorry, I had to give me a second because there's all. If you sell them in an egg, they're 400 gold. If you sell them hatched, they're 20 gold. They have 8 HP, 40 MP, 4 attack, 4 defense. They have the magic spiel to heal that's hidden that can be unlocked. They have no fusions upon traits. Their command ability is called Collar Jack, which basically what it does is it forces your familiar into the bag. These early ones don't really do that very often, but later on they can, like the higher level ones can do stuff like that. To heal is not a bad ability to get, so you might consider that to unlock one of those guys maybe. Just to get that type of ability, which would be kind of nice. Oh yeah, he's considered a flame monster, by the way. I gotta remember to mention elements too, so. Oh yeah, and enemies, even if you defeat enemies on a map, they can still possibly respawn after killing them, so. And noises are water elemental, so. There we got another item, a limit fruit. Let's take a look at that. Limit fruit increases percentage of critical hits for a while, so we can either eat it or give it to your monster to do that. So, all right, not too bad. Yeah, these guys don't give a ton of experience, so. But usually in the early game, I'll basically explore all the floors and try to unlock all the rooms. Wait for him to get a little bit closer so I can take advantage of our height. Alright, gained a level for Kun, and his Brid level increased, so. Usually I'd run through these places, but. Oh, he got poisoned. He's landed on a poison trap. Alright, got some coins. And we get the exit loop item. Let's take a look at that. Identifies the locations of elevators. Elevators take you to the next floor. But there's the elevator right there, by the way. So yay. Okay. Let's explore the rest of this floor. Since we're starting our journey, we don't want to rush to the next floors if we can have we can do that. And more copper coins. And we get a golf wand. Wands are interesting items. They're not good as attacking. They're mainly used for mixture magic if you're using certain familiars to take advantage of it. But this wand is a wand of wind. Attack level 1. Yeah, most wands are going to have really poor attack power. They're mainly there for... Like I said, they're mainly there for if you're going to be doing magic with certain... if you're not going to be dealing with magic from your certain familiars, then I wouldn't mess with wands. So it really depends. Okay, we found everything so we can speed up. Luckily, the good thing about speed up, though, is that if there is a monster in the area, you'll auto slow down. So at least there's that. Okay, we got a new enemy here. Trolls. Trolls are interesting creatures. They actually have a whole unique set of weapons attached to them. But as creatures themselves, they're super strong, but I don't consider them good familiar monsters just because of the unique set that they go through. If you sell trolls by themselves, they're 800 gold. If you sell them... Oh, you gained a level. If you sell them by themselves, they give 200 gold, so it's actually not... I'd rather sell troll eggs more than keeping them. Trolls, they are fire monsters, so weak to water. They got their starting stats. Oh, and when I mentioned stats, that's what they start out as. Obviously, their HP can be different depending on when you fight them in a level. 60 MP, 4 attack, 5 defense. They have the enemy magic skill Brid, which is what Kun has. It's hidden, so you have to use fusion to unlock it. Their command abilities being able to equip troll weapons, so they can basically improve their attack power with their own unique set of weapons. But yeah, they don't act like real trolls, that's for sure. But overall, I don't think their stats increase are good enough to warrant using as familiars. So, but that's up to you. Like I said, a lot of familiars can be viable, but all right, let's head on to the third floor. And these floors are different every time, so it's not like, you know, they're all just randomly placed. So, weirdly enough, I'm usually not the biggest fan of RNG type of situations, but got a Kun stuck on him, so. Alright, nice. We were right into the elevator if we want to move on. I would do that only if Kun was a certain level and I didn't want to check anything in the early floors. But since we were starting out our adventure, I'm gonna... oh, there's another troll here. Oh, well, he was asleep. We could have gotten some free attacks on him, because you can actually attack sleeping creatures and get a few free hits on him. Alright. Oh, trapped on a seal thing, so, but luckily, I don't have anything to seal, so. Or it didn't work, one of the two. That can actually happen. Some traps might not actually activate. And sometimes, depending on the monster, you may actually want to, like, run back to a previous room to, like, give yourself the advantage. Anyway, Kun is level 3 now, and his Brid level's increased, so. Oh, we got another new creature. I wonder what element this thing is. Anyway, it is the flame. And yeah, yeah, using flame weapons on, but luckily it doesn't really lower my damage by that much, so. Alright. Just do a couple damage to it, so, alright. Flame, they can sell for 600 gold if they're in eggs, 50 if they're out of their eggs. It is a fire, let's see, oops, wrong stat there. Okay, flame, there it is. Their starting stats are 9 HP, 80 MP, 5 attack, 5 defense. Their magic spell is Sled, which they get naturally. They are not bad familiars to get, especially at the beginning of the game. Later on, maybe not so much, but they'd be useful for early game climbings, and then maybe swap out for someone else. Alright, what do we got here? Ooh, nice. A wind crystal. We need a couple of these. This is the only way to leave the dungeon without dying is wind crystals. So you want to make sure before leaving a dungeon, make sure to, if you're lucky, grab 2 before you leave. That way whenever you go back to town, you can always have a wind crystal to leave the dungeon or go back to it. I got a copper shield. Let's see. That's stronger than my wood one. There's a possibility it could be cursed, but I doubt this early we're going to run into cursed equipment, but that's always a possibility. But anyway, it is 4 defense, so we'll take less damage from it. Yeah, I'm lucky I got a defense or wind crystal so early. So I could, if I really wanted to go back to town, I could. But I think we'll continue on. We also want to make sure we get some money, and oop, we got turned into a frog. So it basically means I can, whoops, I didn't mean to actually attack him. The only thing you can do with frog is you can kind of attack, but you can't do any of your other spells and abilities. It's more annoying than anything, so. And yes, you can attack your own familiar if you're not careful. Oh, we got another flame. Ow. How's Coon's MP? I'll have to see. I could always feed him stuff that isn't 78, so we're good on that. I was about to say I could feed him stuff if I really... Oh, we got multiple monsters here, so we have to be careful. But we'll defeat it before it even gets there, so... The only time we have to worry about... Well, I mean, we always have to worry about multiple monsters. But it can get worse if you're fighting a monster that has, like, ranged attacks that can hit you. I mean, one-shot him, so we're pretty strong this month. Oh, I got a Chaos Trap. Basically, every time I move, I'm just gonna move around in weird circles. Uh-oh, that's a... One way to not worry about it is just stand in place and attack, and... Okay, we recovered from it. Good. Yeah, unfortunately, there's really no way to, like, know where a trap is unless you use, You can... Now we gained a level. Us gaining levels really doesn't matter that much because, like I said, as soon as we leave the dungeon, we reset anyway. You can find traps via these magnifiers here. If you find a trap icon, it does the same thing, kind of like with the exit one. Iron sword obtained. All right, we got a better sword already. So, let's see. Iron sword. Attack of 3. Like I said, could be cursed, but I'm gonna trust to put it on. So far, so good. I let him hit me there just to get that attack bonus from me at a higher range. And they drop a pretty good amount of experience, so. Alright, Coon gained a level, his bird level increased. So far I haven't been hurt too badly from this dungeon. Might as well stay here. Ah. Ouch. I hurt him. Quite a bit of damage, so. Yeah, so actually, weirdly enough, trolls are usually the toughest creatures for these early dungeons, but we've already gotten enough good stuff by this point that it doesn't matter, so. Have we found everything in this? Yeah, I guess we have. Okay. Yeah, you can never get rid of all monsters in a dungeon, so never, just because you kill a lot of them doesn't mean that they're not more going to respawn at some point. I'd always stay as long as it's pertinent. I'll probably go back to town as soon as I find another winter crystal, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, and I'm almost out of room for equipment too. Alright, ooh, we got some new items in here. Here, let's see. I still got... Basically, these 2 pages are how much items I can equip, so... Usually I want monsters to come to you, but sometimes, in some cases, I'll suck it up and let them hit me first. Alright, we got a Holy Scroll. Holy Beams protect the reader from enemy attacks for a while, so it's a, protection spell, so might keep that for a rainy day just in case we accidentally drop into a monster trap. Alright, got a new monster here. Ow, I missed somehow. Cyclone, these are wind enemies, surprise, surprise. Yeah, unfortunately, this is the next area of dungeons. As you can see, the situation has changed slightly from here, so. Alright, Cyclones. Try it again. Okay, we actually hit this time. Ow. Yeah, we're at the next area, so things are going to start hitting a little bit more difficult. So, if you have them as a familiar, their starting stats are 9 HP, 80 MP, 5 attack, 5 defense. They have the magic spell Lowgrave, which is hidden, so you have to fuse to unlock it. Their fusion trait is MP consumption. So, if they mix it with a certain creature, any MP or spells they have will be reduced by half. So this is a really good creature for fusion. So at some point we do want to get a Cyclone. There's actually a very specific creature I want to get this for, but that's for much later on, and we might not even run to that creature, but I still want to have one just in case. Really, the only reason I want it is for its fusion ability. I mean, it's fine by itself, but... Oh, and their command ability is Cure Anorexia, which is... that's kind of funny when you think about it. Yeah, it works on Valley Girls. Looks like we got quite a few trolls here. It's a den of trolls. The internet. Ugh. I'd rather finish the troll off, but he'll probably wake up soon. I'd rather, and the flame's gonna do some damage to us. So. There we go. And another cyclone. All right, gained a level for Ko. Then again, I could always leave town if or go back to town if I'm about to die too. That's always a chance or opportunity, because like I said, if you die, you lose basically everything. So, which would make the whole journey worthless. Which I've had quite a few journeys where, you know, either step on the wrong type of trap, great, like that, which did quite a bit of damage to me. But luckily, there's no monsters around, so it didn't hurt us that badly. It'll be worse when we start getting into traps that actually affect your equipment, like rust traps and weakened traps and stuff like that. Those are always fun. Alright, Kun gained a level. Level 5 now. Alright, how's our... I think we found everything on this floor. Yep, okay. On to floor number 5, I guess. Might wait a second before we leave, maybe. Let my HP heal up since we took some damage. Let's see, how's our MP? 60, so... Yeah, we'll go ahead and go. And by the way, saving in dungeons is basically pointless, because when you reload a save from inside the dungeon, you get kicked out without any of your equipment, so, like, what was the point? It's basically there for those who don't have enough time and they have to stop playing, so, you know, but... Anyway, we got a new enemy here. Balloon. Balloons are wind elementals, and they can hit pretty hard, as you can see there. Oops. All right. Of course, the balloon's spelled wrong in this game for some reason. You know, character limits and all that. All right, balloons. If you sell their eggs, they're 1,000 gold pieces. If you sell them by themselves, 135 gold. They're wind elemental. Their starting HP when you get them as familiars is 8 HP, 70 MP, 6 attack, 5 defense. Their hidden magic spell is breath, which is a hidden spell. It's an air attack. Their command ability is fly command, so it basically allows you to fly up to the next floor, which can be nice if you're want to get past those early stages really quickly. But I wouldn't even with that ability, I wouldn't really mess with it really. Anyway, oh, we got another wind crystal. Nice. So we got the 2 I wanted, so I could leave. But since I can leave whenever I want, I might as well keep exploring until our HP like almost gets finished or something. Like, ooh, we got some sand here. We got white sand. All right. White sand. This allows you to increase the number of items the ball can be used. So this is the item I was talking about last episode, that if you put a ball, you can actually give a ball to capsule monsters to get them learn a spell if they don't already have one, but it has to be over 10 charges, and most balls won't have 10 charges, so this is one way to get multiple charges on the ball. Then we got the trap loop, which is what you can use to find traps. So, yeah, I got anti-chaos orb again. Yeah, I could have used that the first time I got chaotic, but I was like, eh. It wasn't on a very dangerous floor. It's one of those you'd save on a later floor where, you know, if you fight some pretty nasty monsters, you're just like, I don't want to be chaotic while monsters like that are around. Thank you. Although usually if you don't move around, you'll actually be fine. Alright, what do we got here? A limit fruit. Alright, this allows us to increase the... Oh, wait, we already had one of those before. Never mind. Alright, we're already full on equipment, so... I don't need my medicinal herb right now. Could use that. I could use the trap loop. And you do get experience for hitting traps, so wow, quite a few traps I didn't realize were there, so. And winder trap, warp trap. And see what the iron sword gives us. Might be better. We'll see what happens. Ooh, it's a +2. Nice. I'll take it. There's always a chance it could be well, it could have been a negative sword, but then, you know. Ouch. Nice. That was our 4, dude. Now, this one's a pretty big 4, actually. Oh, we got a new enemy here. The Moneva. They're a really interesting creature. They might. That's one you might want to capture, or sorry, not capture. Sorry. Hopefully get a egg for. Monevas have a really interesting ability. They can basically. They have an ability that allows them to copy other familiars. So if you use its its special ability, it can like if you find a specific if you find its egg and use it, if you have a specific monster you're interested in getting, you can just have it use its own ability to go, hey, I wanna be that monster, and then you do it. Sorry, I stopped attacking it for some. I was looking at my notes on this. Oh, there's another one here. Okay, good. Yeah, you can. They have an ability to split from each other. Sorry, I'm trying to find their. Well, I'll look it up later. But I was trying to look up their initial stats and everything like that. But yeah, basically the reason you want to use them is for that ability. There's a very specific monster I wouldn't mind copying for my own use. But like I said, people who play the game probably know what I'm talking about. Then again, there's always a chance I might never run into that creature, though, so. Yeah, flame's still hitting me pretty hard, but nothing we can't handle. Nothing here. Usually early levels, I like just exploring the whole floor, even if I know there's nothing else there. That guy was very full of himself, that's for sure. And yeah, so I'm trying to look up his stats. Well, anyway. I don't want to sit here forever trying to look it up on my notes when I didn't write it down properly. So. Alright, slam trap. That would have had something slam on top of me and do some damage, so. I deal quite a bit of damage now that we've gained some levels and we have a +2 sword, so. Another, what's this? Monster loop. This tells you, like, what monsters are on, like, in the area that are active. Whoops. That's. I can almost one-shot it now. I gained a level for Ko. But like I said, that's really not a... That's... I'll just wait here until the cyclone comes by, so... Yeah, now we can one-shot him, so... I mean, I could use the monster loop, I guess. Let me, wanted to put it down for a second. I guess I can always sell these items when we get back to town. Hey, why are you hitting him? I'm right here, dude. Dude. Luckily, your familiar feigning isn't the end of the world, so. Yeah, but if you use the warp, the monster loop, you can actually tell when they're when enemies are coming, so you can be better prepared for them, not be surprised when they pop up. So there's a reason to save those. Right now, I'm not going to save it, but yeah, the only problem is trying to figure out when to. I got another slam trap. And we found the elevator now, and a warp trap. Those can be fine. It depends on, though it depends on if you've already checked everything before. You could get warped into a room full of monsters, and that would suck hardcore. So. Again, quite a bit of experience for knocking these traps out. And we've already run into a seal trap before. Is that it for all the monster stuff? I think I hit that. Didn't I already hit that trap? Oh yeah, be careful about running if you... Yeah, I already got that one. As I said, be careful about running when it comes to, like, traps in the area, just in case you might accidentally run over one. But without a troop loop, there's really not really a way to figure that one out, like where it is, so... Quite a few cyclones here. Now, if you have him attack Kun attack directly, is a pretty powerful like physical. God dang it, Kun got knocked out. It's because he couldn't follow me, so he got attacked by an enemy. All right, fine. Might go back. Since he got knocked out, might as well head back to town because really. I'll check the next floor to see if there's anything interesting there, and then if not, I'll just head back to since I got the 2 wind crystals. So yeah, that happens every once in a while. Sometimes your ally, because you'll move into a weird spot, they'll try to run away from you. So or they'll try to find you, but they'll go into like a weird way. Let's see, another pita fruit. Don't really need that per se. Now that Kun's knocked out, so we'll leave that for now. I mean, I could sell it, but we always get a free one from the mom. So yeah, I guess whoops. I could have swore I was looking at. Uh-oh. Actually, it might be a good time to use that wind crystal. Let's get out of here. I made it to the 6th floor without any problems, at least. I mean, I maybe would have been able to survive that, but that wasn't bad for our first attempt. I mean, it could have been worse. Although Kun get knocked out pretty early didn't help them. Hey, Mom. Oh, hi, cool. I'm home. Of course, because you can only take up to 5 items and familiars with you when you enter the tower. Go to the general store and sell everything you don't need. If you're not taking items to the tower, you can always leave them with me. I'll keep them in the safe. You can leave up to 10 items in our home safe. Yeah, we'll have to upgrade our safe to even hold even more, so... Must be tired. Get some sleep. And like every morning, Nico wakes us up with a kick to the face. Great. That's totally going to make you like you as a person if you keep acting violent towards me. Can you be a bit more gentle? Oh yeah, I already said that last time, so... It's almost high noon. Hurry up and get up. Here. Up, get up! Alright. Squeak. Thanks again for waking him up every morning. Don't mention it. You will never get up until I get a good kick into him. Great. Hey, sis. Do you want to read my monster book? Huh, I'm too busy for that. No, give me that cute book. So this monster book allows us to look over all the monsters we across over the course of the game and how you get their elements. So there's the Minerva right there. Oh, we can actually read what their descriptions are. Actually, let's go over that really quick. Why not? Kun, habitat, Mansbaya. Kun is a dragon which was popular several hundred years ago for personal protection. However, it became extinct due to its poor reproductive abilities. So it's dumb, huh? The name comes from their cry that sounds like Kun. Flame. Habitat, volcanic crater. A kind of a spirit of fire born from sparks is a common monster which can be spotted anywhere. It's used to build a fire in the Mansbaya region. Its appearance looks like a fire dressed in armor. Its knight-like appearance represents its loyalty to its master. Trolls. This is a monster, curious about everything, and is very quick to learn how to use the tools humans use just by observing them. However, they can be a threat to travelers going over the mountains. Balloon, a monster which floats in the air without its own nest. Its shape resembles a balloon. A balloon-like which portion is its exposed lung, which enables it to elevate by inhaling air. It is sturdier than it looks and is difficult to be penetrated. Ha, vulgar. You said what I thought I was thinking. Alright, now that I know which stat the Minerva is under, I can go to that in my notepad. So, I think what it said was 27 or whatever, so. Let's see. Or not 27, what? Oh, well, I'll go right here in a second. So, the Panulpa, weakest and most timid kind of monster, used to live on prairies and deserts a long time ago, but now lives in a city since it is such easy prey for other monsters. One can be sometimes seen in the back alley, the streets. Yo, up for the streets, yo. Anyway. Alright, Minerva's HP starting stats as monsters hatch from eggs are HP 10, 70 MP, 5 attack, 6 defense. They have the Deforth ability, which is hidden. Their command ability is Transform, which changes anything it sees except for Ko itself. Yeah, I hope at some point I can get a Minerva, but so I think they're pretty good monsters overall, other than the copying ability, and they have a pretty decent magic, and his mini mixture magic, the D4th, and other things can pretty useful to help kill early creatures. But anyway, an amoeba-like single-cell life, the Minerva behaves as its instincts command. It is capable of transforming in the shape of what it has seen, and is capable of dividing. It attacks animals that approach marshes by pulling them into the marsh and absorbing them. Ugh. Noise. Forest. A music-loving, cheerful monster. The sound of the flute it plays can block the magic of veteran magicians. However, even if you run to their recital in a forest, in the forest, you should not be deceived by the cheerful music and approach carefully. 41. Cyclone. Wasteland. This monster has a large eye. It is well known that anybody who meets its eye cannot swallow any food. However, 12 years ago, it was discovered that if an anorexic person looks in the eye of a cyclone, the disease is cured. Since then, its eggs are sold like hotcakes to women on diets or to anorexic people. Pond. Lazy frog. The reason we got this is because I turned into it in the first place. You can fight frogs later on too. It's just we got it because I turned into it. The academic name is Moinsbaya lazy frog. Just like the name, it is a new species of frog discovered in Moinsbaya. Since it does not protect itself from enemies, it has earned this name. The frogs are traded frequently as an ingredient for magic. And no, this monster can never be attained as a familiar. It's just a thing that happens when you get transformed into it. So, alright, that's it for the monster book. Yeah, our little sister will show that off. So, by the way, Mr. Isaac, who lives in front of the pond, just dropped by. He seemed to be somewhat troubled. Ko, could you not talk to him and find out what's on his mind? Sure. Can we store some items? Got a favor to ask. What is it? Open the safe for me. And we can also save data with Mom, too. Are you going to transfer items in and out of it? Alright, so let's transfer. So we want to make sure to transfer a... Well, since she gives us a PETA anyway. Well, actually, you probably could just sell that, but... so we'll keep the iron sword. Sell the wood sword. We'll sell that as well. Actually, a lot of the stuff I'll probably end up just selling, really, except for maybe the medicinal herb. Oh yeah, we'll store the white. I want to save the white sand for later too. Might store a holy scroll. I want to keep a wind scroll on my. I'll probably sell the anti-chaos and limit fruits and stuff like that. So I'll pull out the iron sword here in a second when I go back into the tower. So we got a Panulpa. I'll probably just sell that then. I'm not gonna use a Panulpa. Let me store that medicinal herb, man. Okay. Actually, let's go and save really quick. I would say always make a save for this is one of my test files I did like a long time ago for the top one. It's always best to make a save file before you go into the tower. So. Nope, nothing more. Yep, that is so, mother dear. Alright, let's see. Oh, hello. Who's this?
Hi there, Puffy Lips. I too started a tower adventure for magic training. I shall become a monster tamer true to my legendary family name, Rod. It must be nice that your family name still exists.
Oh, thanks, Selfie, I guess. That's Gosha's sister, by the way. Ko, how's it going? Not good at all. Wish you well. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, so. Hey, Nico.
A fountain for the central square. Please help us with your donations. Hey, Ko. Are you going to donate?
Well, I don't have any. Sure I will.
Yeah, we've done it. Ko is the first donor.
I mean, I would. If you want to get good with Nico, donate 1,000 gold, but I don't have 1,000 gold, so.
Thank you, Ko.
Nico Southley, here I am. I, Goshiro, have come to you. By the way, did this dummy make a donation for the fountain?
He donated 1 gold.
Well, then I shall donate 1 + 1. He's that type of guy, yeah.
Wow, thank you.
Well, will you excuse me, lady? He's the one-up you guy. He's like the guy who tries to tell a story but tries to one-up you, or...
he called me a lady.
Probably meant doodly.
You should be a little nicer to her. It's hard to find another one as cute as this one.
Wait, who said that? What? I think that was a weird mistranslation there. I'm not sure. So, yeah, you guys have anything new to say? Nope. Okay. Yep, same thing. Yeah, sometimes if you go from a dungeon or if you do major events, sometimes there'll be new characters or people will be rocking around differently. Nice and peaceful, huh? What I thought your mom said was something was going on in front of the pond, you know. Just saying. Oh, anyway, we need to go to the general store. So, actually, I need to go to the no, not the fortune house. I need to go to the monster shop so I can sell another egg. Let's see. You know, I just went through all the houses yesterday, and I still. Let's see, hospital. What? Don't really. I mean, we have that medicinal herb, so we don't need it. But yeah, we got 300 gold, so that's not too bad. Yeah, there's the monster. I'm gonna sell that Penulpa. Well, actually, let me double check that again and see if I was actually want to. If I actually want to sell it, let me double check its stats again. I mean, you don't get a lot out from it, so. I guess I could keep it for the fusion unlock. So I could either get 400 gold now, or I could save it and just save it for fusion possibilities. Because you usually have to fuse someone to get it. Actually, you know what? Maybe I will hatch it for fusion purposes. Let's see, there's the blacksmith shop. Yeah, you know what? We'll put the egg in the and hatch it. Yeah, this is where our alright, let's yeah, if you pick it and throw it up there, we can add it to items if we don't want to hatch it, but we'll go and hatch the egg. If you hatch the egg, then unless you do something such as sell the monster, you will not be able to place any other monster at the same spot. Yeah, we'll hatch it. There we go. Now we got our own Penulpa here. We won't give it a name, so. Could take it with me, but I'm just gonna save it. Because the Penulpa I don't think is worth it for the purposes of leveling it up, so. Alright, let's see if there's any other people in town we can talk to right now. I don't think so. We haven't really done any major events. Usually the first major event is just going into the tower in the first place. After that, it's, I don't think you guys have anything new to say. Okay, never mind. Yo, I heard you've made it up a few levels. Got to hand it to you, kid. Still a kid and all to make it that far. I'll give you this piece of advice as a gift. Bomb traps will destroy all items in this facility, but rest assured that items cannot be destroyed by magic. Howdy, you fighting more like a man now? Well then, I'll tell you something that you'd be wise to remember. You can strengthen your sword by using items, but it'll have no effect on any mixture magic. On the other hand, although the cane cannot be strengthened, it can increase the power of mixture magic, as well as often having its own special powers. Well, keep trying. Yeah, magic wands are only useful if you're going to be using certain mixture magic from your familiar. So, like the golf one I had is only useful if I have wind familiars. Well, you'll make me pay for it this time since I actually have money. It couldn't hurt to order something every once in a while, huh? Have you got the hots for me?
Yeah, sure. Everyone that comes here has the same scent that he had. He still hasn't returned from the tower. They're all warriors since birth, hardly caring for themselves, finding who they are through their adventures. Ko, you've got that same scent.
That's right. This city exists because of these monsters, but at the same time, it's face to face with danger. You're not the only one who's been separated from loved ones due to the monsters. It's the same with Madame's lover. He hasn't been back since he left for the tower several years ago. He's probably dead then. What's the matter?
Everyone that comes here is...
Oh, it's just the same thing. Okay. Sometimes you get different dialogue if you choose a different answer, but sometimes if you just say stuff, it's just for jokey purposes. Listen, kid, I heard you made it to the 5th level. So, you've got some abilities. By the way, have you heard this is well known amongst us hunters, but apparently there's an ultimate egg at the top level. I wonder what monster's gonna hatch out of that thing. Well, it would be a dream of a dream for you to ever get that far. And to sell that egg and not actually use it as a monster to help you out. Now, who would do crazy things like that? Alright, let's go skimming through the houses. Like I said, there should be a whole lot of different dialogue changes. Actually, I could eat here if I want to, but I'm not going to. Yeah, I think most of these guys have similar dialogue, so. We don't have enough money to really woo the ladies right now anyway. That's for much later. We need to build up our inventory before we start doing that. Oh yeah, we don't. Oh well, we could sell stuff to her, so. I want to sell today.
Don't try to sell me any junk. What do you want to sell?
Alright. I mean, the fire orbs are really nice, but no. Let's go and sell this copper. Copper wood. Yeah, we'll sell the chaos things. Yeah, I'm gonna sell those. And the golf wind, I'm just gonna sell that right now too. Don't really need that now. Yeah, we'll just sell all that. And press triangle, that'll sell it, so. If you back up, you can say my mistake or change your mind, but no, we'll sell that. Alright, thank you. Nope, we're good. Like I said, we need to buy a lot of stuff from her to do anything with her, so. Nothing from you. I don't remember every single instance of things occurring, like when different characters appear. I mean, most of the characters will appear based off things we do in town or if we travel so far. Yeah, I don't need to mess them right now. If we buy stuff in town or if we go further into the towers when we have more... Actually, maybe they might have more dialogue because I actually went into the tower. There's a clever monster called a troll who can handle a number of weapons simultaneously. There are 3 specialized weapons that monsters are good with. There seems to be monsters that could be very helpful just by being there, but nobody knows what kind of help this might be. A smart way to command your familiars is to give it general instructions using AI. Only when absolutely needed, give it specific instructions. Yeah, for the most part, I've noticed that until you get maybe to the higher floors, you can basically leave it alone. Ah, it's Yuko. Well, you know. Do you have anything new now? No. Okay. No. Yeah, at least we got 1,000 gold right now, so. I'm trying to think if there's any. I said I'll do a quick skim through town to see if. anything pops up. So, yeah, we don't have enough money for the carpenter thing. I don't think they really have any to do dialogue anyway. So, usually you can tell when you. Usually it's every like certain floors where there's a certain event, or if you find a special item. And like I said, if you buy from the carpenter and start adding stuff to your house or town, can also have events, and you don't have anything. So. We had to improve the like library and stuff like that to get. A lot of events don't occur until we buy new buildings, basically. So. House again. Yeah, I think we found everything that we wanted at this point. So. Well, if it is a car, that was a guy coming in. Go get him.
You're the son of Guy. What's the matter? To the tower? Before we reach that age? Hey, you've grown big. I wish Guy could see you like this. By the way, do you know
Oh yeah, we were talking to you before. Yeah, it's just the old man wasn't there last time though. Luckily the load times in this game aren't actually too bad. Yeah, I know about that. Oh, there we go. By the way, I've heard you started going to the tower. I don't believe you'll ever be like Guy, though. Thanks for bringing up my dead dad. Appreciate it, dude. Oh, yeah, I can't go in that house. I don't think you can ever go in that house, actually. Or it's that or another house. There's like one house in the game that you can never go into, no matter what you do, so. Oh, right, before we have to go back and grab Oh, yeah, I was going to sell it. I might store it for now, maybe save it for later. Because those are really powerful abilities, you know what I mean? Damn. Yeah, let me store more stuff. Yeah, leave that in here. Took that. Wait, did I accidentally sell my... I accidentally sold the shield, didn't I? Whoops. Oh, well, that's fine. I don't know why I did that. You can't equip it well. Yeah, I did accidentally sell my shield. Whoops. Nah, we'll find a better one in the dungeon anyway, so. Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention. Now I'm going to save it again. Alright. Well, not too bad. We made it to the 6th floor, and we've gotten some items and some money, and we sold some stuff that maybe we didn't want to, and oh yeah, I was going to store that fire orb before. Oh yeah, we get a pita fruit from Mom every time we go back to the tower. Yeah, we stored that. Yeah, I'll eat the pita fruit just for purposes. Okay, now I'll save it one more time. Just gotta call it an episode, and then I'll have to try to find a way to like make progress while something happens in an episode, and it's just not me doing the tower and over again. Although when I get better items and equipment, we'll be able to like start one-shotting things with the help of Kyun and whatever other monsters we get. So. Well, alright, our first journey to the tower was pretty much a success. We got some money and we gained some levels for Kyun, but our journey is not yet over. There's more money to grow and get, and there's more monsters to fight and more towers to explore. Can we get any further? Will we be able to afford anything nicer than just the clothes off our back? Find out next time in the next episode of Azure Dreams. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.